Okay, hey you guys, we are back at it again. We left off in the introduction. I found some more things that I wanted to read out loud. Let's see, because it was really interesting that they have here. The other aspect of traditional magic that intimidates students is the need to make their own ritual items. Temple furniture, robes, and other clothing, ritual jewelry, and so on. Often with costly and difficult to obtain materials. The student is expected to craft these things personally, or at the very least to have some part in their making, which is true. Many just don't have the craft skills to make them, or for the matter, the money to buy them. Some of these ritual objects, when properly made, can be very expensive. Often students don't have a spare room they can set aside to serve as a consecrated ceremonial chamber, or even closet space to store their altar and other ritual furniture once they've acquired them. And this is super true, because as you learn and grow in your magic and things that you have going on with your craft, you start to make your own candles, because the more things that you create with your hands, of course, the electric is going in there and the energy is going in there, making it yours, and able and willing and with ease and speed carry out your spell work. Let's carry on. So from the first video, thank you guys for helping me out. I got some comments that the name is pronounced Kinesic. Last time I said Kinesic, a Kinesic. I have to look at the comments again because somebody actually broke it down for me and I am drawing a blank. So we'll try it again. Kinesic. And then this other comment was stupid. He's like, how are you gonna be? How can somebody not pronounce that word? Well, let me go through a dictionary and see how many words you can't pronounce. Like, get a life. I'm having a reading. That's why people read out loud. It helps to produce and induce a better speaking tone, a better speaking voice, enunciating, pronunciating, like all that stuff. So relax. Kinesic. Okay? And correct me again. I don't have a problem being corrected. Okay. Kinesic magic makes it unnecessary to study complicated books or arcane subjects. You don't need to learn to read Hebrew or Latin, draw up horoscopes, or memorize the esoteric symbolism of tarot cards. These are just extra added to your magic or your craft. You don't need to know what the tree of life is, or how to cast your yari sticks, or how to cut runes. You don't need a wand, a sword, a chalice, or an altar. You don't need virgin parchment, dragon's blood, ink, the tongue of a frog, or mandrake root. Okay? That's why it's called a craft, because the more you get into craft, the more supplies that you will have, the more familiars and things that you will have at your fingertips that you would likely want to use and carry on the energy and transferring that energy into your spell work or your craft. Kinesic magic is based on 24 hand gestures that defines and embody the 24 most fundamental occult forces and 24 body postures that channel and direct these forces. Anything you can do with conventional methods of Western magic can be achieved with Kinesic magic. What I've provided you with in this book is a completely new and original method for manipulating and channeling occult energies. Okay, we are on page 2 of the introduction. Still so much information that this author is giving right now before we actually go into it. His name is Donald Tyson, and this is the cover. Okay. Nothing like it has ever existed before, although there are antecedents for it in the ancient systems of occult philosophy of the East. Eastern magic is related to Luciferian magic, invoking and evoking Lucifer, working magic from the East. Aquarius, for you Aquarius out there, you want to work your magic from the East. Get your compass out, and things of the sort. Just to add some tips in here for myself and those listening, I will put here that practicing gestures and postures in the East for an Aquarius could be highly effective. Along with tarot cards and the rest of the crafting materials that practitioners would often use in their work. For example, the posture of yoga are today predominantly used for physical exercise, but originally they were designed to open energy pathways along the nerves and awakening occult abilities. This I have found to be true in my research. And be careful with yoga, because like it states here, it's opening energy pathways, and it's easier for the government and spells and different malevolent energies and also benevolent energies. But you know, protect yourself, protection spells, protection prayers, infuse your gestures and postures, and that way when your energy pathways are open, they will be protected and to hold out malevolent energies, unwanted. Similarly, the ancient Chinese masters of Qi channeled occult energy through their bodies to heal and achieve other astonishing effects. And there is no doubt that the system of movements known as Tai Chi, which today is used mainly for exercise, was originally designed for this esoteric purpose. Buddhist monks used hand positions and gestures to trigger specific spiritual states of mind during meditation. You see these gestures represented in Buddhist religions, statues, and paintings. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and stop right there. We're stopping on page 3 of the introduction of Kinesic Magic. I am really interested in reading the rest of this. We have our little notes. Make sure you guys are taking out your pens and paper. I pause so that you guys can take in what you are reading. For those that are wanting to practice their comprehension skills, this will be great videos. The next couple of videos that I will be posting will be great videos for you to practice your comprehension skills and understanding, taking a break and moving forward. This is great information to add to your spell work, energy work, protection work, ritual work, any type of workings that you are working in your life, LOL. Okay, would be totally perfect to add this to your rituals, because honestly, you can set up what you have going on and then do the postures and the gestures while you're sitting with your candle work or spell work, and incorporate those postures in your rituals. And therefore, now that is another added thing to your spell work to push and move it along and have it carried out with ease and speed. Holla.